Ebenezer door to door, yada wasio. Se uwo Oman Italy mu na opesa udi unoma every hoko Oman Ghana mua. Ena ejumeku American food yama wani Ebenezer door to door. Ebenezer door to door, babe found noma baby pia wo ewo Italy. Edi ako Oman Ghana mu biabi to say Accra, Kumasi, Takrade, eni Sunyane. Se uwo Italy hwan so na upesa udi unoma free ho eba ohima krom mitre UK. Anase se uwo sa wo Italy na upesa udi unoma free ho eko eye Europe baby pia wuka. Ena trumika nefani ina betan Ebenezer door to door. Se uwo Italy a free ring lines 343270948 Anase 327330824. Say oh you can swap friend number 07848420412. Ebenezer door to door. Yeah, that was it.
Untold, oh God, you are all that matters. Oh, yeah, oh, you are all that matters. According to your knowledge and your will for me, what you have said, I just need to align, because you are not a man that changes your mind. Those that know you will trust in you, not in horses and chariots. By the arm of flesh, no man can prevail. No man, no man, no man, no man. My confidence is in you. What is hard? What is hard for you? It can never exist, Lord. You do not lie, you do not fail. What is hard for you to do? It doesn't exist, Lord. It can never, never exist, Lord. You do not lie, you do not fail. What is hard for you to do? It hasn't existed. You do not lie, you do not fail. What is hard for you to do? It hasn't existed. It can never, never exist. You do not lie, you do not fail. What is hard for you? It doesn't exist. Never, never exist.
Beloved, I bring you greetings from the Inside Studios, and you are watching The Virtuous Woman. It's another Sunday afternoon, and we are here to share. We are here to share stories that will encourage you, stories that will make you make informed decisions. You always know that on the Inside Studios, we say that we study to show ourselves approved. We are here to learn, unlearn, and to relearn. And so all the things that you have already acquired as knowledge, today we are here to test it. Test and then pick out the ones that are good so that we will unlearn them to make informed decisions. If you are just joining us, please, this is the Inside Studios and I am your host, Susie Osikanigeorges. Today, what are we doing? Today we get to share a pregnancy diary. Yes, somebody will ask, why pregnancy diary? On this session of many of the programs that we host, today we are here to talk about the pregnancy journey before, during, and after, so that it will encourage you out there. It will encourage you who is about to go into this journey, so that it will give you information as somebody who is about to enter into this journey. If you're already in the journey, the ones that you have not yet met, today you will hear the ones that you have already met. It will also be as a reminder unto you. You add to what you already know. And today, to help me do this, is a woman that I have come to admire. She is part of the Christ Peace and Love Ministries International. You have heard me mention her name or what she does severally on this occasion. Before I introduce her to you, let me quickly go and tell you about the sponsors of the Inside Studios. For your information, the Inside Studio is proudly sponsored by the Ebenezer Door-to-Door Services. What do they do? Ebenezer Door-to-Door Services is at your service if you have goods that you need them to be taken from one place to the other. Where? From Italy to the UK, from UK to Italy, from Italy to Ghana, and from Ghana to Italy. Christmas is right at the corner. If you have some goodies that you would like to share or to send to your families back home, this is the right time. Please get in touch with the Ebenezer Door-to-Door Services and they will help you. Your goods are safe with them. They will get to their destination and you and your family members will be happy. Also, let me let you know that we are also sponsored by the Sika Organic. Sika Organic is there to help you that your food for this Christmas will have a different flavor. And so if you want all spices, you can get in touch with Sika Organic. Now she has introduced Sika Shito Mix. And so if you quickly want to prepare Shito, you can get to Sika Organic and she will help you do so. Let me tell you also, she is here to talk about it, but let me tell you that we are also sponsored by the Royal Delicious Kitchen. And she's here. She's the one I am going to talk to. She's the one we are chatting with this very afternoon. And so, if you want to hear all about her, if you don't know her, you have heard me mention her, and you don't know much about her, today you get to know her. A lovely lady who has been part of the Inside Studios for some time now. And so, let me quickly introduce to you our lady, Betty AGYEMANG, also known as Mrs. Sasraku. You are so much welcome to the Inside Studios.
Thank you.
And make a chima. Be prepared because we will go here and there. Be prepared for us. Yeah, we will go here and there. We will want to feel free. We will want you to make you have the how do I put it? The core taste of what we want to tell you. So please bear with us today. It is here and the vernacular small, my Saito small will go. So just be ready for us. Yeah, you want to get to know our lady Betty AGYEMANG. We want to get to know her. Most of you don't know her. Most of you see her very quiet. Most of you would know the husband, but you don't know her. Today you will get to know who is Lady Betty, and then if you don't have idea of who the husband is, you also get to know her. And so Lady Betty, please, my Tell us a bit about yourself. Some of us don't know you. Ever see who Lady Betty is, where she, how she was able to take our brother away from, to won his heart. Tell us everything.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank
Once
you.
the name is Betty, Mommy Betty AGYEMANG. I'm married to Mr. and Mr. Saku. Together we have 2 beautiful kids. And I'm a caterer by profession.
Wow. I saw on Facebook, she said she's a Ghanaian, she's a wife, she's a mother, and she's a caterer. That sums it up all. So if you don't know her today, you get to know Lady Betty. But we want to know how many years you've been married and how you won our brother's heart.
Okay. I think we've known ourselves for almost 8 years now.
Wow.
But we've been married for 5 years, 5.5, yeah.
Wow, that is our Lady Betty. She said they've been married. She and the lovely husband, Mr. Tasaku, have been married for 5.5 years, but they have known themselves for 8 years. She is a lady of few words. So if you have any question for her, please don't hesitate. Give it to her in the comment section and she's going to answer you. Wow. So let's talk about a bit about Royal Delicious Kitchen. How did it come about? Where did it start from?
Okay. Well, they started back home in Ghana. Let me say, it started when I was a kid because I love to cook so much. I could remember when I was a child, we call it a very busy unkro, your own. So when your mother goes to the market and buys stuff for to cook, you also do your shopping out from her. So you always find me at the backyard of the house cooking. So it grew up to become my hobby and it turned into a profession. Yeah.
Wow.
So,
wow.
I went to school at I did home economics.
I was about to ask that surely you might have done home economics because it adds up to your profession.
I surely did. I did. And whilst in school, I was very, very, how do I put it? I loved it. Like, I loved what I was doing. So, you know, in school, you not have all the practicals that we do in school. The theory is much than the practicals. So I had a madam who always takes me home during weekends because he also do this work. So whenever he gets order, he takes me home Friday evening. Then we come back on Sunday evening. So the one with school, and I got the opportunity to work with Gaston Small. I worked with them for I think 2 years. I traveled to Tema to work with them. So I was working in the kitchen. So about for the 2 years, it came to an end and I came back to Takra again and I took it serious. So the So that's how it started. So from Takra I was working. I came to offer some course as well. After that, I was opportunity to work again with the Azul Road, that's the Ghana Highways. We worked for about I think 4 years. But whilst working with them, I took it as a part-time job. So whenever I get this order, I had people I was working with So I will shop, maybe I will prepare the gravy, do some small things for, then I will send them off because we are traveling from region to region. So you go to Cape Coast, you go to Accra, so many hours. I was working at ANTWI-ADJEI, so you can see it's a very long distance. So my girls would then go, then maybe when at 1 o'clock, I normally finish work at 1 o'clock at dawn. Then I will follow up. So that's how it started. Then I came here.
Wow, it's been a long journey. You can see that it is not today. It is not something that it just came about when she came to Italy, but she has been working on it right from Ghana. Wow.
Yeah.
We can attest to it. If you taste her jollof, you will come for more. Just as I'm preparing, let me let you know, if you are preparing or you want somebody to help you with a meal, some drinks for your baby christening, for your wedding, for your birthday parties, any occasion that you need her services, she can deliver. Many can attest to it that she really can deliver whatever you need, whether in local drinks she can, whether pastries, small chops for a small or big gatherings, she can deliver. We can attest to it. Right before coming on air, you can guess, some will say I like food, but let me tell you, I had to today. I didn't do it after the session. I took it before coming. I took some meat pie and some cappuccino. If you get Royal Delicious Kitchen meat pie and your cappuccino, find one and come and thank me later. So she is into various dishes. Please, can you walk us through what you prepare and all the products that we can get from you? Please, because people would want your services and they want to hear from you.
Okay. And for services, media, you're here for all occasions. Be it funeral, weddings, engagement. It depends on your menu. Women who are holding pan. Who put a menu on fabric? So who need to show by a plan? The best last day are planning. And the best you too. And yeah, fine. Be a best of the local drinks in. But now they are open. See, I say, baby, I was so low. We were ginger drink, ginger and pineapple flavored drink. Asada. Bibia depend on your program what you want to do. Yeah. Bibia meat pie, spring rolls, Rockies, chips, polo. Bibia will prepare for your program. Bibia.
Wow. So you've heard it. Anything that you want. If you have your menu, you can bring it, just as she said. If you don't have your menu and you want her to give you a list of what she can prepare, she can also deliver. If you want shito for your wache, for your whatever, she can also deliver. Shito, she has also a green pepper sauce that is also so anything that you want. Christmas is at the corner. You have a lot to prepare. So you can order some things from her so that your kitchen, you will have time to prepare for other things. So don't keep everything in your kitchen. Please get to her. For this Christmas, you can just order, please, I want some spring rolls, I want some pepper sauce so that I can make it fast at the kitchen to be with the family. Please do so. I can also say that if you
Let me chip in. For the green sauce, it's all purpose. All you can use it for anything. Your soup base, stew base, to eat your rice, eat that, everything. It goes with everything. Not like the shit, or you can use it to steam your meat, your fish, to grill. It does a lot. Yeah.
Wow. The green pepper sauce, it is doing miracles in people's houses too. Just as she said, if you are steaming your meat or your chicken, you can just add some. If you are preparing your tilapia, you can just use that. It's already prepared, so you can just rub it or use it to marinate your fish, and you are good to go. The last time I prepared some anwamo. And I fried some egg with some plantain, and I added some green sauce, and it was so please, she's at your service. Anything that you want, people have tested. If I'm reading the comments now, people are testifying about the jollof. Somebody yes, if I happen to prepare for my last Google, the christening is in the hands of Royal Delicious to provide everything. You are
Yes, your service.
you at my service. Hey, Google is not coming, so let's just drop that one. Those who are about to, those who are pregnant, you can book her already because she can't deliver. Let me go to Facebook. They are really enjoying this session. Let me go to Facebook. It says, Mrs. Kenny says, Brava. Wow. That one, I don't know. Jasmine Amafia says, I can testify for the jollof. Yes, so hey, children, when they eat Mommy Betty's jollof, they ask for more. So are the old ones. Mrs. Kenny says, yes, she is a good cook. And so please, for all your occasions, if you have a wedding coming on, please book her as soon as possible and she will deliver. Lady Judith Ekwe Asante says, nice to meet you, Mrs. Yes.
Nice
You know, many did not know who our Lady Betty is. Today they get to meet you. And so that is why you can see some of the comments. Nice to meet you. Some may have traveled before you came to Italy, and so that is why. Meet Mrs. Tatraku. If you've heard of her, you've heard of her cooking, today you get to meet her. Jasmine again says, it's wow. And Miss Osikani says, she actually cooks like me. Hey. He says he cooks like you. Okay.
Wow.
Wow. And Jasmine is laughing. Lady Judy says, at Mr. George's last baby's christening, I will gladly come and taste her food. Hey. Okay. Okay. I don't know which last baby is the one who is already 5, or I don't know.
The one on the way coming.
The one on the way coming. Hey. The way to his block. His block. Okay, so you have gotten to know about all about Royal Delicious Kitchen. So on a good note, I'm just reminding you, if you have anything that you would like her to deliver as to your parties, for everything about your refreshment, she is there to help you. Let's go right into our pregnancy diary. Lady Betty, let's talk about how expectant were you? I was like, how did pregnancy happen? Were you expecting? Was it like a surprise? How did it happen?
Expectant. Were we? Were we? We weren't really expecting. I would say that. In some way, I would say yes. In some way, I would say no. There is a story around.
Oh, are your ears itching like mine? Please let's know that story behind the pregnancy.
So, it was my husband's birthday. So I was then working at Milano Rizzo Sporting. So I will come home every weekend and then go back. So after his birthday party, well, I came home, cooked till the morning. I started cooking from Friday evening till Saturday night when everybody has left the house. After the party, he then asked me, "Are you ready to be pregnant?"
Hey.
But then we have already discussed that we will get married, enjoy life for 2 years before we start making babies. And then he asked me that night, and I couldn't say anything. I just said yes. So for about 3 weeks to a month, I started feeling some. I wasn't feeling normal. So I went to work, and after that, I felt so much pain in my stomach. So I called him. I said, "This is what I'm feeling." And he said, "Come home." And I said, "Oh no, that's not pregnancy. I don't think you will be pregnant." So I went. It happened. I mean, I think for about a week, it happened. It happened. But then left with 3 months for my contract to be ended. So I wanted to
Finish the contract.
finish it before anything else. So surprisingly, one day I was standing by the machine and my couple came and he said, "Betty, do you know that when you are pregnant, you can stay home, we will still pay you?" I was just looking at his face because I've not discussed with anybody. So I was so surprised. And I said, "Okay." So I came home, we went to the hospital, and yeah, indeed, it was a baby. He was happy. He was happy, but I was a bit, I wasn't all that ready. I wasn't expecting a baby at that moment. But God was good. Okay.
Wow, wow. That is the arrival of a baby. That is when first time it's as if you are ready, you are not ready, but God also has his own plans. He knows what is best for you. He knows that it is time for you to be given the opportunity to have a baby, the opportunity for you to be given the chance to raise a seed that is going to be of a blessing to the world. Wow, wow. Somebody's asking, what's the question? Are you ready? Hey, maybe it was Mr. Tatraku's way to say thank you for all that you have done as at that time, for preparing, being on your feet to prepare all that. Wow.
Yeah.
What a
He happened to give me a birthday gift.
Okay. What a way to say thank you. Hey, Mr. Tatraku. Wow, thank you so much. And so we get to understand that the feeling, it was, let's say, a mixed feeling, because Mr. Tatraku was happy. Mrs. was a bit, because she was not ready. She had plans, but it did happen. Wow, it did happen. So walk us through your pregnancy journey. How was it for you? Did you really enjoy? Were you craving for some things? Were you, did you have some particular things you never wanted to eat? Walk us through your pregnancy journey.
Yeah. What I enjoyed, yes, I would say I enjoyed through my pregnancy years because of the way the pampering was, about 90%. Yeah, the attention, the attention and the pampering. When you say you want this, within 5 minutes, they will go and bring. You will go and bring it. When you say you want this, you will go and bring 4. You eat one and you don't even want to see it or smell it again. And Through my first trimester, it was a bit hard for me because I was going up and down from hospital to the house, which was very, very hard. I was vomiting throughout, and I was always carrying my container, my cup, the beer, my bag for that throughout the 9 months. So, mm, so after 4 months, I think I got stronger, and then by 6 months again it happened.
Wow.
Yeah, I couldn't even stand for 10 minutes. Then
You be
I
feeling
felt like
dizzy.
falling.
Mm.
Stand for 5 minutes. I could remember I went to the market, that local market they used to do every week. I went there and I nearly fell in the market. Luckily, a woman was behind me and he held
Help
me.
you.
So, yeah, for my first child. But I think the second was more tougher than the first. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, wow. So what was the difference? Like, was it easier at the beginning for the second pregnancy and then the latter part you were okay? What was the difference between the two
And
pregnancies?
it wasn't it wasn't easy from the beginning. I think I was stronger for about 3 months in between.
Mm.
In between. Then from 6, 7, 8 to I was down.
Wow.
I was down again,
Mm.
yeah.
Wow. Hey, do you know what? The third one will be so easy.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
The third one will be so easy, so you can start trying. Hey, I believe Mr. Tatako is hearing what I'm saying, and we have already spoken about it, and it is being, we are still at the court deliberating about it, so it will surely happen.
We are still debating. We are still debating on it. Yeah. We are still debating.
It is well, it is well. Now, it is in the hands of the couple. It is in the hands of, why say the women? Because they are the one who gets tired. So it is in the hands of to decide if they really want to, because children these days are not easy to be taken care of. And so yeah, you will have people around saying, oh, okay, add one, oh, add two, but your strength is also very, very important. So
Yeah. Yes.
strength, family plans, and all that. So you have to consider if you can carry it out. Wow, wow. But God is good. Oh, God is good. So we can try. Or me, I want people to join me in at my level. I want people to join me. So please.
I wish, but then it's not easy. When you
Hey.
have one here, it's not, it's not easy.
Let me go to Facebook because people are ready for you and they are ready for me. I won't say anything. We want to say a very big thank you to everybody who has joined. This is the Inside Studios, and you are watching The Virtuous Woman. We are sharing with you a very beautiful pregnancy diary with our lady Betty AGYEMANG, also known as Royal Delicious Kitchen. If you have heard Royal Delicious Kitchen, this is the CEO of the Royal Delicious Kitchen, and she's here sharing her story with us. Also to let you know about all that she is into in case you need her services. Thank you so much. We have Grace Coker watching. Grace, thank you so much for joining. We are so much grateful for your time. We have Dr. Samafio watching. Thank you so much for the thumbs up and for the likes, for the love you are sharing. Thank you so much. Jasmine said we want to hear it. Yes, we all wanted to hear the story behind the pregnancy, and we've been told that it was Mr. Satrapu's birthday, and Mrs. had almost a whole day and a half to cook for that birthday party. And at the end of the day, even after all the tiredness, somebody wanted to somebody wanted to say thank you. It's I will not talk because sometimes the way they want to say thank you is so strange. When you are tired and somebody wants to say thank you.
Again.
Hey,
Again.
I'm saying it for the women. If you don't comment, I will not say it again. When you are tired, somebody wants to say thank you. What a manner to say thank you. Showing kindness. And so Mrs. Taku wanted to say thank you. And that brought the arrival of a very beautiful lady. A very beautiful lady that was a blessing to the family. We have Augusta watching. Thank you so much, Auntie, for watching. We are so much grateful for your time. Mrs. Kenin says, Mrs. Asraku, what kind of question is that? Lawyers call it a leading question. We have Mary Shen and start watching. Thank you so much, Mary. Thank you for your time. Mrs. Kenny says, wow, we thank God. Yes. So, Lady Judith Equiatando says, wow, Mr. Henry, very caring. God bless you. Okay, I think the very caring is when Mrs. was pregnant and he was pampering her. It was not because of the reward of the birthday party, because that one.
Even though he's caring, but when I'm pregnant, the pampering becomes higher.
Hey, wow, Mrs. Asarago, that goes for you. That goes for you. And you know, when we keep on praising you and all that, it means you should do more. It doesn't mean that you should stop. It means you should do whatever you are doing, do it more. Thank you so much, Mr. Henry. Thank you so much for the help to our sister. Mrs. Kenin says that spitting session, it's part of the game. Yes, so it is part of the game. So if you are a new father to be and you are seeing your wife spitting there, here and there, it is normal. If you see her with her bottle everywhere she goes, it is normal. It is normal. I say thank God for the angelic assistance. Wow, thank you so much. He said, prophecy fulfilled. Amen. Men decide. Okay. Mrs. Kenny says it is the men who decide whether to have more or not. We have our daddy from Holy Way Pentecostals, Daddy Alex Manzoni. Thank you so much, Daddy, for joining. We are so much grateful for your time. Lady Judy says, I don't understand Mrs. Georges dashing out her prophecy. Oh, because I am done. That is why. Okay, Mr. Henry, Wabeyina Noah. Mr. Henry say that again. The third one will come soon. Oh, thank you, Mr. Henry Sasarapu. Wabeyina. So, Mobi and Cameron was the third one. Basu pa. Then when the third one arrives, all the cooking will come and cook. We will come and cook. We will cook. Mrs. Kenny said that's the best way. That's the best way real men say thank you. Hey.
And you know the funny part? All my two kids happens to be on his birthday. I got pregnant on his birthday.
Oh. When is this birthday? I want to be doing the calculation for the
October. It's October 6th.
Okay, October 6th. After the session, I will do the calculation and let you know when you should start, so that we will have the third one. Maybe not the date of conception, but the day of delivery for his wedding.
Yeah, all July. One is 26th July, and the other one is 30th July.
Hey, yes. God can do it too. He has done it. He has done it for some ladies who will soon be appearing here, and they will come and they will come and tell their story. Lady Judith and Lady Jasmine and Lady Alberta. Remember, They started the pregnancy diary and they came to share their story together. And as God may want it, they had their babies also. They got pregnant at the same period and had their babies. So they will be coming for pregnancy diary reloaded. They will be coming. I'm just saying it so that they will start preparing for it. Wow, thank you so much. Again, Mrs. Asraku says, we the men have our own way of saying thank you. So it's not only via fura. Okay. It's not only Kezanova. Okay. We have our lady Esther Yao being watching. Thank you so much for joining. We don't take your presence here for granted at all. Thanks to everybody who has joined. Mrs. Kenny says, we will pamper you again, so please don't worry. That goes to you, Lady Betty. You'll be pampering again. That's a promise. They will all pamper you, so don't worry at all. Okay, we have Lady Judith. I know why she's writing that. She understands. Let me go to YouTube to see. Okay, we have some watching, but we don't get to see them. Thanks for joining, everyone who is on YouTube. Thanks for joining. Wow. So we have seen the differences in the two pregnancies, how it went, the cravings and all that, the difficulties that had to do with the pregnancies. Now we want to talk about labor. How did labor happen? For some, we know you are in the house, you finish eating, you just want to rest, and then it happens. For some, you don't even know that you are in labor. How was labor for you? And then meeting your baby at long last.
Okay, so I think the date was given. So that day he asked me whether to go to work. I said, "Oh, go. When I feel any pains, I will call you." He said, "No." I said, "Oh, go." So he went. Within, I think, 2 or 3 hours, I called him. He rushed back. At that time, he was using a bicycle. But from her workplace to the house, it's, I think, 15 minutes. But the way, I didn't know if he flies here. Because he was so anxious to see the baby. So he called the ambulance as well. So before he gets here, the ambulance was already here. So they took me, we went, and he was very anxious to know how the baby comes out.
Hey.
That was one of his main focus, to see how the baby comes out. But we went there, the labor started me going up and down. My water broke. But unfortunately for him, something happened and I was rushed for CS. So he couldn't,
Yeah, please go on.
So something happened and I was rushed for CS, to the theater for CS. So labor couldn't happen. Yeah. So I had a double punishment. After all the pain, my water broke, and then I was rushed for CS.
Wow.
So, yeah, which was very, very painful.
Hey.
Yeah.
Double.
So after they brought the baby out, I did not even see her because I was in so much pain. I didn't see him. And so later on, after everything, they brought me back to the room, and he was there. He was there when they took her first bath and everything. And that day, he actually slept in the hospital. He slept there. He spent the night with us, which is not normal. Like, you don't get to sleep there. You come and then you go. And that day he put the baby. I could remember he put the baby on his chest, and he slept for about 3 hours.
Oh.
That was so beautiful, yeah.
Wow. Hey. Labor. When you go through, you've been told that ubewo normal. Yakati was ubewo normal. I feel wabra, you've gone through all contraction and all that. Now if you went through when you catch you say, hey,
Yes, thank you.
You receive double pain because if you're already the one that I say you could shower, and say you could shower, so you will not go through pain. But if you go through all the labor and all that, now if you stand the work say you could shower, Yasamu, Yankupon Emma nyina hoden. Yankupon share men nyina o mafa labor pains mu. Yankupon share men nyina who have gone to the labor room and they are back. And we want to also stand on this to say that any woman who has been to the labor room and came out empty-handed, we are praying that a year by this time they will receive double for their trouble. They will receive double for what they lost, because it is not easy. And yet easy cry for you to go through all that, and then catch you say it is a place that when you go and you come back, you just thank God, because at a point edu baby who say aka won kwa ene wonyame, so obi gina won chen cry bo how ure to me free, so obi gina won chen. God bless all women.
Happy when my second child, you know. Yeah. And throughout the pregnancy, you know, was a mystery. Things happening.
God help us. That is why I want to say God bless all women, and God bless every man who is supportive to the wife, who is there throughout this difficult journey. As I said, we'll take this opportunity, just as we do always on the pregnancy diary, that if there is any couple out there who are waiting for God to bless them with the fruits of the womb, God should remember them. That a year by this time, at least we will not know, but God will know. God already knows that because we prayed for them on the pregnancy diary session, they had their baby. That is what we want to hear. It is a journey. Yes, or baby, be femina. Or so. Wow, it is not easy. It is not easy. And so, labor, you thought you were going to have your baby. We call it normal, but here on the Inside Studios, on the Virtual Woman, we don't really want to say it's normal. You just had, we call it what it is. You had a vaginal birth, okay? Because those who also had C-section, it's also normal because they had their baby at the end. And so we want to say that you went through, you thought we were going to have vaginal birth, it didn't happen. You were taken to theater for C-section, but at the end of the day, you had your baby in your arms. Just as you said, Mr. Sataku had the opportunity to carry this baby on his chest. When we talk of carrying babies on their chest, I remember my boy. He won't sleep on the bed. He wants to sleep on the father's chest. And I'm always afraid that he's going to fall. But God is so wonderful. They don't follow. No. They don't fall. So Mrs. Araku slept at the hospital with the baby on his chest. He was happy that at the end of the day, the beautiful wife was okay. Even if it was not what they were expecting, the beautiful wife was okay. Baby was also okay. He had to see his baby Wow. And we had a girl, right?
Yes, the first yes, Benedicta, a girl.
Yeah. We had Benedicta. Yeah. What a beautiful name. What a beautiful name. I would have asked Mrs. Sasaraku what's the reason behind choosing the name Benedicta. But the name says it all.
Yeah.
It's a blessing. The name says it all.
See, when you are pregnant, so about 5 now, I think it's, I said, I don't know, it's some people I said that time so you need to pray more. So the first day I said baby Damien, I started praying, asking God. So what I heard is Yeshua. So I gave her the name Benedicta.
Wow.
The father, yeah, I told the father, and her sister also called that this is what she heard. So I think the family came together and we gave her the name Yeshua.
Wow. Wow. Please, there is a nugget to pick right here. If you are picking a name, please be mindful of the reason or the meaning of the name you are picking for your child, because it is very, very important. We don't just pick a name and give it to our children. Let me let you know that from the places where we are coming from, they have the chances to go and even change their name if they realize that the name you gave to them is not okay. Law gives them the chance at a certain age that if they decide that okay, some of the reasons will be that maybe you feel that you are being mocked with a name, you feel that this name is not good for, they have the chance to change it. And so names have a very important role to play in our lives. Just as our beautiful baby girl was named in Shira, Benedicta, and she is a blessing to the family. She made us to understand that not only her, Mr. Freddie Champon was on the pregnancy diaries edition, father's edition, and he also made us to understand that the arrival of a baby right from conception changes your mind. It changes everything about you, the way you do everything that you do. If you happen not to be very serious with prayer, pregnancy can change everything, because it is a journey that you really can, your mind, when you think about it, you see how mysterious God can be. You can see how God is, how important God is in our lives, that He can place a seed in your body as a woman and it can turn into a human being. It doesn't turn in a day, but it will take you months. The arrival of the baby surely changes our lives, our perception, the way we see God, the way we see our Christian life and everything. So it is not something to be taken for granted at all. Wow. So we have our blessing in our hands. And so let me ask, there may be certain things that we are not told when we get into marriage, or maybe we get into pregnancy. The certain things we are not told. So I would like to ask Mommy Betty, are there certain things that you felt that you didn't know or you were not told before getting into pregnancy and maybe throughout your pregnancy journey?
Well, I have sisters and cousins who had already had babies, so I knew a bit about it. So, but the amount of the pain you have, they will not go into details and tell you maybe this or that. Say it as if it's nothing serious. But the one will say, "Do time now." And now, who bet yes, now who be a what you say yes. Then your mocha and no crack as the yellow crack. Me bad bear man. And I think before I met Nona, there was a YouTuber in UK who died. She was pregnant called Nicotia. She died. We were supposed to give birth at the same month.
Wow.
And that thing got to me. It got to me. I was very afraid. Very, very afraid. Even when I was lying on the bed, pushing me to the theater, I was crying because I knew I wouldn't come back. And indeed, God is good. I would say thanks to my sister-in-law, thanks to my mother-in-law, thanks to my friend Eunice. They stood, they prayed for me. They prayed for me. Something happened in the delivery room, which was very, very, which was very, very strange. Even after the baby they have taken the baby out, I was there for, I think, my husband told me for more than 1 hour I wasn't coming out. So he was shouting, what is happening? He was making noise. But God was good. God was good, yeah.
Wow. Wow. Mrs. Baga, your husband is writing here. He said one of the nurses came and said she was mad. Hey, it's not easy. It's not easy. So if yes, as we have said, if God takes you through the journey and you come out successfully with your baby, we just have to give all praise and thanks to God because He alone deserves it. Wow. You don't know what is going to come out of you. And at once you see that your baby is given unto you, you have checked everything is okay. Head, ears, eyes, nose, everything, feet, toe, everything is okay. You just have to say thank you to God because He alone deserves it. He can do that, not man. Wow. Mrs. She has made us understand that the way she was behaving, the kind of pain she was going through after she came out, even on the bed when everything was done, she couldn't snatch back. She was still there, and the husband and the whole family, they were worried. But thank God, she said they prayed. They prayed. They prayed. Wow. We thank God. Now we have our baby. God has seen us through. We have our beautiful Inshira in our arms. Everything is okay. How has motherhood changed your life? At least you have to. It's been some years for where you have gotten to. I know we don't have to wait for them to be adults or to accomplish something in life at a very older age for we to say that this has been our experience so far, or this is how it has changed our lives. But even a month-old baby in the arms of the mother changes something in the lives of the couple or the mother. And so let me ask, how has motherhood changed your life so far? What has it taught you?
Wow. Motherhood has really and indeed changed my life. Even let's talk about working, for instance. I was working, but because of them, I have to stop everything, stay home and take care of them. And I can see that once you have a child, it's not all about you. The children becomes your first priority in everything that you do. Yeah.
Wow. Somebody says Me, I could sleep all day and I don't have any problem. But really, the arrival of my children, now I sleep like 3 hours and I'm up because my life has changed. Somebody said I was impatient, but the arrival of the children have made me so much to have patience, to be able to tolerate what they do. So the arrival of a child changes the life of a couple. Mr. Echampon, the last time we just understand that if you are an outgoing person, now your priority will change because your focus is your family. Lady Betty has made us understand that she was working, but the arrival of 2 children has made her to be a stay-at-home mom. And that is some of the sacrifices that women have to go through when it comes to family. Yeah, when it comes to family.
One incident happened, we went out and my baby was crying. He needed some breast milk. What would I do? There were a lot of people, but I had no option than to bring my breast out just to feed my child. So motherhood will change it will turn you to something else. Something that you didn't even think that you would ever do. You will do it when they need
your focus is to breastfeed your baby. Yeah, but one thing I've seen about most mothers is that after the arrival of a baby, you get some courage. Like you don't fear anything.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You have to give your baby breast milk. So even if it is in the bath, in the midst of people, you just want your baby to feel okay.
Yeah.
Wow. You just find something to cover your shoulder and then you are good to go. Wow. Wow. Let's talk about meaning raising kwala easy. Sometimes and maybe na ama slow abayemu as parents, especially as mothers. Now we say, hey, so would I be able to raise my children up to this level? Would I face some challenges? So, but then, are there or is there anything that makes you challenges you as a mother? Say, okay, wait, am I at that level? Can I do this? Is there anything that challenges you as a mother?
Yeah, because I didn't stay with my mom. I lived with my auntie. So maybe like mommy went to be a young mommy. It's a challenge for me. Tell me, sa ama me mano. See, maybe like mommy and pa relationship like me so that thing alone pushes me.
Wow. If you are out there and you still have, there is a nugget to pick. Let me quickly say it. If you are out there and your mother is still around you, Lady Betty just made you to understand that you are so fortunate. You are so fortunate, and I can say that I am number one.
Yes,
I am fortunate because some couldn't have the opportunity to have their moms around them. Anyway, let me say fortunate. See, I am fortunate now, but I get to understand what Lady Betty is saying because growing up, we were in Ghana. Our parents were here. We were staying with our aunties and our grandparents. So I can understand. It's never the same as being with your own parents. We got to like 19 before we had to come and live with them. Wow. So if you have the opportunity of living with your mother right from childbirth till your 20s, till you get married, you are fortunate. And if your mother is there for you, like my mom is there for me now as a grandparent, you are fortunate. Mommy, thank you. All grandparents out there, we say thank you for what you do for our children. Not only our direct parents, but anybody who is also playing the role of a grandparent in your life, who is helping you to take care of your children one way or the other. God richly bless you. If I'm permitted, I want to say this. I remember your husband, Mr. Sasraku, always has something to say about my mom because of something he said my mom did for him.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, the same.
always,
Yeah.
he said that it was a football time, like we always do at summer. And so all the guys around was interchurch football. And as they were playing the football, I think he was tired. He had not eaten. Mommy Betty had not arrived yet. So,
No,
oh yeah.
the picture.
Yeah. So he was, it's Jenny. Is that how we say it? So he has not eaten, and he had played football, and he was very, very hungry. My mom happened to have some ice kenke around, and I don't know how my mom was able to spot him that he wanted something to eat. My mom gave him ice kenke, and there they signed the birth certificate. He said, "This is my mom." He himself went and signed birth certificate. He said, "This woman will be my mother." And since then, he has been there for my mom. Every time when he sees her, you can see a son and a mother relationship. And my mom is always grateful, just as your husband is always grateful. So, Mommy Evelyn, wherever you are, on behalf of Mr. Henry Sasraku and the wife, we say thank you.
Thank you so much, and may God bless you.
Thank you so, so much. So it is not only
He always talks about her. He always talks about her. Yeah. How lovely she is.
Yeah. And so if you are there and you have somebody playing a motherly role in your life, don't take that person for granted. Don't take that person for granted. Acknowledge. If you also have your mother still alive, I will say it is not too late. It is not too late to bridge that gap that has come between the two of you. Yeah. We thank God for how He's brought us. We know that this session has blessed somebody. Let's go to Facebook and read the comments. Thank you so much, everyone who has joined. We have Sir Eric Doji. Thank you so much for joining. We are so much grateful for your time. Mrs. Kenny says, God is good. Yes, so God is good. It says, wow, the name of the Lord be praised. We thank God. We have Mr. Charles watching. Thank you so much, sir. Greetings to everybody out there, to your lovely wife and your son. We have Casey of ABIA watching. Thank you so much, Comfort. We are so much grateful for your time. We have Lady Dorcas watching. Thank you so, so much. We have Mrs. Kenny says, yes, you are right. Raising children is work. It is work. It is actually a ministry that God gives to every mother. It is entrusted in our hands to raise godly posterity. Thank you so much, Mr. Henry. We have our mommy, Evangelist May Edobo watching. Thank you so much, mommy, for your time. We are so much grateful. Mr. Jonathan, thank you so much for watching. Mr. Henry says, we love you, mommy. That is to mommy Evelyn Amafio. Thank you so much. This is from Mr. Henry to you. Dorcas is sending us some love. We are so, so much grateful for everybody who has joined us. God richly bless you. Our time is fast spent, and we would like to say that we thank our mommy Betty for coming. Before she goes, I would like her to tell us, give us her last words, or maybe wait. I think there are some people you would like to say thank you to. Some people who have helped you in this your journey so far. Please, if you have anybody that you would like to acknowledge for having helped you in your journey, you have the chance to do so. Thank you.
Well, first of all, say thanks to God for giving us life, for all that He has been doing for us. We say thank you. And I will say a big thank you to my husband, Mr. Henry Sasaku. He has been a great supportive to the family, especially me and this business of mine. In fact, he's the pillar.
Wow.
And recently, he surprised me with a set of chafing dish, which means we are ready for buffet party.
Hey.
Mr. Sasaku.
Wow.
Yeah. And I will say thank you to my sister and a friend, Eunice. Thanks to my sister, Flora. Thank you all. My auntie, Zia Ndabenia, Zio, God bless you. They are my parents here. May God bless them.
Wow.
And thank you and Mr. Osikani for this opportunity being given to me. Thank you. And you're supporting the brand as well. Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you too. She would like to thank everybody who has been part of her journey. She thanks God. She thanks the couple of sisters, Florence, Eunice, parents who are representing her here. She also thanked them, and most of all, she thanked the Inside Studios and the husband. Thank you, Mr. Satraku, for the surprise. He told me about this surprise, that we are ready for the weddings, big occasions and all that. They are ready to serve you. Royal Delicious Kitchen. Thank you for your support, Mr. Henry. It is not every man who does that. So we would like to say a very big thank you for your support, for supporting her in this. Hey, cooking.
Sometimes when I have order for about 200, 300, I will be baking, he will be bagging. Sometimes I have to stop Saturday, go to work just to help me.
Wow.
So may God bless you, Mr. Sasaku.
Mr. Sasaku, thank you so much. It's not easy bagging, cooking for a lot of people, baking. Hey, you can imagine preparing local drinks, going for shopping. I don't know. Sometimes I think about that. With children, how you do all that.
It's not easy. Mr. Sasaku have been doing all that for me.
Hey, thank you so much, Mr. Sasaku. If a man there, support your wife in her vision. Yeah, support your wife in her vision. Help her in whatever way you can. Wow, it is not easy. Bargaining and all that, taking care of, maybe you have to keep the kids so that you can do what you are doing.
You know how active my son is. Can you help?
Prophet Matu is a handful. Hey. God richly bless you. Even as we are here, He is taking care of them as we are here. Wow. Thank you so much. And also thanks to all the men who are so much in support of everything that their wives are doing. We can't take you for granted. You can't take it for granted. God richly bless you. God gives you long life. God gives you the strength, the wisdom to understand us as wives, to help us in our journey in everything that we do. Wow. Wow. If you are out there and you know that your husband is supportive to you, you can mention his name there in the comment section and we will all say thank you to him. Let me first also be the first to say, Mr. Osikani, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for pushing me. Thank you for pushing me, because if it were to be me, it is okay to sit somewhere so that you do and I support you. But if I'm here, hey, I don't need to say. Those who know. So I want to say a very big thank you to Mr. Osikanigeorgeges. Yeah. Let me go lastly to the comment section. Just as we wrap up, we have Mr. Osikanigeorgeges says, thank you to Mr. Satraku. It's an honor. Yes, it's an honor to have you here. Now I always run away from her when it is after church service, because if you go, she'll be giving you drinks, she'll be giving you meat pie, today she said, it's your green pepper sauce finished? I said, no, it's not finished. Thank you so much for supporting us too. We are also glad to have you join us. Yes, we have Mr. Henry Sasaku says, thank you, sir. Yes, thank you. Thank you. We have Lady Dorcas giving us thumbs up. Thank you so much. We have Lady Judith saying that thank you, Mr. Henry Sasaku. Yeah, we are grateful for you and for all that you do. For all those out there who are in your waiting, you are waiting to have your christening, you are waiting to have your birthday parties, your marriage anniversaries, please contact Royal Delicious Kitchen. Royal Delicious Kitchen, and she will help you. Yes, we have Lady Judith. On behalf of Lady Judith Equia Asante, I say a very big thank you to Mr. Asante for your support. Lady Judith is so much grateful for everything that you do for her, for your support in her ministry. Yeah, you know, glorious worship. You know what our Lady Judith does. And so she says, thank you to Mr. Asante. Sorry. Asante. Before she comes to meet me. We thank you for your support. Yeah. Lady Betty, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. Don't know if you have your last words. You have anything, the last words you want to give us before you go. Please, you can give it to us. Yeah, today is local. You give us your last words. The officer of Kashre in VR. Right.
Okay. It's my wish and my prayers. Say, Obe Bia, na say, Purpose Bia, Omuchen Yamianim for the fruit of the womb. Eradication win. Because pregnancy and childbearing, I think, is experience Bia every woman or every couple should have that experience. So it's my wish and my prayer. A year by this time, they will also be here sharing their experience with us.
Wow, thank you so much. That was a good prayer there to all our TTC couples, all our waiting couples out there. It is our prayer that a year by this time, God will show himself strong in your life, that your heart desire will be met. Lady Betty, thank you so much again for coming. Yeah. Thanks to everybody out there who made time to be with us this afternoon. We believe that your time here is not wasted. We believe that you have picked one or two nuggets that will help you in your journey as a mother, as a wife, as a career woman, wherever you find yourself. It has been the Inside Studios, where we say we learn, we unlearn, and we relearn. And also on the Virtuous Woman, we always say that be the best you can be, and surely take one day at a time. God richly bless you, and bye for now.